there. It has become a controversy, but was it the issue of the elections? The Congress is hoping yes, that this was the issue, that they hit the pulse of the election. But for the Congress party for a long period of time, for a decade, it's seemed like that even if they find an issue which they feel that they can make the most of, and when you are in the opposition, you can go all guns blazing because you have nothing to literally defend. You can definitely go on the attack, but can you turn that with the cadre, with the structure, with the energy on the ground? That's been the tough onion for the Congress to peel. And the reality check, unfortunately, is a bit different. Let me go across to Ritesh. Joyita Basu joining us this morning. Sanjay Kapoor also with us. Coming to you, Ritesh, back on the ground. हम चर्चा कर रहे थे कि पिछली बारी कोविड चल रहा था, आपको याद होगा उस टाइम का माहौल, क्योंकि प्रिकॉशंस थे, ट्रैवल रिस्ट्रिक्शंस थी, कैंपेनिंग पे अलाउड थी, लेकिन थोड़ा ज़्यादा इस बारी खुली कैंपेनिंग हुई है. पिछली बारी कोविड के रिस्ट्रिक्शन बड़े सारे थे. माहौल कोविड के इलेक्शन का माहौल और इस माहौल में आपने पर्सनल तौर पे क्या डिफरेंस देखा है?
अब बिल्कुल आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि कोविड के समय थोड़े रेस्ट्रिक्शन थे, प्रोटोकॉल्स थे, लेकिन अगर मुद्दों की बात करें तो उस समय भी तेजस्वी यादव ने बेरोजगारी, पलायन, इसके अलावा रोजी रोजगार के मुद्दों को काफी उन्होंने प्रमुखता से उठाया था. और उसके बाद ही फिर नीतीश सरकार को इन सारी चीजों पर आना पड़ा था. कैंपेन अगर कंपैरेटिवली बात करें तो इस बार भी तेजस्वी यादव ने धुआंधार चुनाव प्रचार किया. लेकिन जो मैंने ऑरा देखा था 2020 के इलेक्शन में तेजस्वी यादव का, वो कहीं ना कहीं इस बार उसकी कमी खल रही थी. क्योंकि उस समय मैंने देखा था कि तेजस्वी यादव डायरेक्ट कनेक्टेड होते थे, जो भी उनका एक छोटा कार्यकर्ता हो, एक बड़ा नेता हो, उसके साथ उनकी कनेक्टिविटी रहती थी. लेकिन इस बार उनके कार्यकर्ता ही ये बोल रहे थे कि तेजस्वी यादव कनेक्टेड नहीं है. जो ग्राउंड पे जो कार्यकर्ता है, जो वर्कर्स हैं पार्टी के, उनसे वो कनेक्टेड नहीं है, उनके पास वो बातें नहीं पहुंच पाती. हालांकि तेजस्वी यादव ने इस बार फिर से वही सारी बातें की, उसे रिपीट करने की कोशिश की जो 2020 में उन्होंने कहा था. चाहे वो युवाओं को नौकरी देने की बात हो, महिलाओं के लिए जो राशि उन्होंने कही है कि वो जीविका दीदियों को एक मुश्त 30,000 रुपए देंगे. लेकिन वो कनेक्ट जो 2020 में जिस तरीके से यूथ ने उनके साथ कनेक्ट किया, वो कनेक्ट इस बार नहीं दिखा. हालांकि बहुत सारी बातें कही गई हैं, नेक टू नेक फाइट है. अब तो आधे घंटे में काउंटिंग शुरू होगी, लेकिन जिस तरीके से एग्जिट पोल्स में लगातार एनडीए बढ़त बनाते हुए दिख रही है, वो ग्राउंड पे भी हमने देखा.
Okay, so the difference was, if anybody watching the broadcast remembers the conversations we were having, so I was sitting on the same chair 5 years ago, the same morning, discussing what's going to happen, and the surprise at that point of time was Tejasvi Yadav's performance. The reason it was a surprise was because the dynastic change had sort of just started. It was the first time that the RJD was actually contesting under the stewardship of Tejasvi and not under the stewardship of a Lalu. He did well enough to form a government. He did well enough to become deputy chief minister. So he did something right. Then the question was, what did he do right? And one of his poll planks was guaranteeing or giving that these many tens of thousands of government jobs would be made available. And then we realized that the government job is still a huge deal in Bihar, as it subsequently became in elections that took place in Himachal, that it became a huge deal. So it was the government job that became, one would think, the X factor 5 years ago. Now the others have caught on. Now everybody is offering government jobs. Let me get Alok Mehta into this conversation. Alok Mehta, the offer of a government job in Bihar, it's still a big ticket item. People want jobs, and clearly there aren't enough available that they want the stability of a government job. It is a big poll issue.
Yeah, Rishabh, certainly the employment is a big issue for the Bihar or the UP and other states also. But you see, one point I just want to mention about it is migration. You see the migrant people who voted there. And I can't remember, but I know I live in East Delhi, and number of people who went there. So what they think, they are more happy. At least they come in the city and they have some ambitions. They have the dreams. Not only the labor, rickshaw wala, the sabji wala, whom I talk, but other people also who come here. Are you, if somebody going to United States and Britain, even they feel okay, but they have affection for Bihar or they have affection for India. So these kind of people don't think that people when go there, then they say, okay, we also want to progress like Delhi, or we want to progress like Mumbai or Calcutta or any big cities, Bangalore. That's why the different the calculation is there. But certainly people who are living there, and especially they also dream of at least it's a protected job. But now you see it's a very difficult, even the people were aware that it's difficult to give everybody in every family job. At least the people who are educated in BA or MA. But people will think, okay, even after matric, we will give you 5 lakh rupees on the land and we will get a job. Those people, they think they're okay, this will either will come at least on the name of the caste or community, they will get some employment. So these kind of situations are very typical, and it's a very unfortunate for democracy that such promises. Any party, either Congress party, BJP or Janata Dal, anybody, I think this is a very bad example that somebody gives such dreams. People still talk about the 15 lakhs, but I still remember Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi never spoke about the 15 lakhs. Swami Ramdev used to talk about you have a luxury, you have the Mercedes and all. But somebody else, if somebody promises is different, then the responsible leaders, if they promise something, it's a very unfortunate. A senior leader like Tejashi Yadav, at least I feel that now he's an experienced person.
Okay, stay with us, sir. Ashok Koddia of the Congress joining us this morning. Ashok ji, a good morning to you. Obviously, a bit of excitement, bit of nervousness. Whatever you could have done as a party, you've done it. But in the conversations that we are going to have, let's say a few hours from now, what are you hoping? What's the best case scenario that even this morning you're still sticking with, that this is what's going to happen?
A very warm good morning to you. First of all, let me express my party's stand that we are very much clear. Yesterday, even my party's in charge of the state of Bihar, Sri Krishna Allawaruji, also made it very clear that this time we are going to form the government, because we know whatever is happening in Bihar since last 20 years. So people is are tired from the Nitish Kumar and double engine government. So this time we are pretty much sure that the Indian National Congress is going to form the government with the alliance of RJD, and everyone knows that RJD was playing very significant role, and whatever we have committed during our electoral rallies, that we are absolutely confirmed that we will definitely fulfill our all the manifesto conditions. That first the Tejasvi Yadav clearly made that once we form the government, we will provide a job to each person from every household. So this is on this manifesto we are absolutely confirmed, because we contested election on the grounds of manifesto, and which was included, the issues were included like the migration issues, the poverty, malnutrition. The first issue was the women's safety as well. And apart from that, the unemployment was the major issue during the Bihar elections. And Prime Minister Modi and BJP, JDU never talked about these issues. They were fighting these elections on grounds of communalism, right? The Babar, Akbar and all. But the Rahul Gandhi, Tejasvi Yadav, Priyanka ji, our in charge Sri Krishna Allavaruji, everyone spoke about the real issues, which was very precious during the Bihar election. And that is why this time we have registered 10% more voting than the previous elections. More than 65% of the people voted. And according to several surveys, it has been proved that the people who have migrated from Bihar to different states voted a lot. And that is why we have registered extremely, mammoth voting during these elections. So we are absolutely confirmed. Even Tejasvi Yadav made it clear yesterday in his press conferences, we are going to form the government on 18th of November, until and unless there will be no any vote chori during the election, because we know whatever had happened during the polling day as well, and we are expecting today this as well.
Okay, Ashish, let me just pick on that for a second, because let's be realistic in administrative politics in this country. You saying that double engine sarkar will be rejected, but let us take for example, if it is that if indeed you form a government along with